Welcome to this explainer. It's fascinating to see how a strictly local vision can transform into a massive blueprint for the future. Today, we're breaking down an incredibly unique structure of leadership and global impact. Our main focus? We're looking squarely at how His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum is the ruler of Dubai. And we're going to see how that core role really serves as the launchpad for a multifaceted vision that stretches way beyond the borders of the emirate. We're going to map out exactly how local authority translates into global philanthropy, cutting-edge tech, and the creation of a true knowledge economy. Okay, look at this number, 149 million. Just let that sink in for a second. To put that into perspective, that's literally more than the entire population of many countries. But here, it represents the exact number of lives positively impacted around the world by his initiatives in just 118 countries, and that was last year alone. Fueled by a massive expenditure of 2.2 billion dirhams, this single figure really captures the staggering scale at which Dubai's leadership operates when they look outward.
So here's our agenda for today's explainer. Section 1, the ruler of Dubai. Section 2, humanitarian global impact. Section 3, education and healthcare. Section 4, a vision for AI. And finally, Section 5, building a knowledge economy. Let's get right into it.
Starting off with Part 1, the ruler of Dubai. Now, it is absolutely crucial to understand this definition. As the absolute monarch and head of government of the Emirate of Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed holds the sole authority to issue decrees and laws. Why does this matter? Well, think about the usual bureaucratic bottlenecks in most governments, right? Here, that framework is totally streamlined. So when a strategic direction is set, whether it's for building a local neighborhood or launching international aid, the legal structure is uniquely positioned to just execute that vision incredibly fast.
Tracing the evolution of Dubai's government from 1830, you can actually see this very deliberate delegation of responsibilities over time. We go from the early semi-autonomous days, straight through to forming the Dubai Police Force in 1956, all the way up to the unification of the United Arab Emirates in 1971. And notice how, upon unification, Dubai kept its autonomy over key domestic affairs, things like education and security. This whole evolution basically culminates in 2003, which was a huge pivotal year because the modern legislative era really took shape with the creation of the Dubai Executive Council.
And speaking of that council, formed in 2003 by Law Number 3, it acts as the legislative arm supporting the ruler in his duties. The key players tasked with bringing the government's vision to life are Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum serving as chairman, Sheikh Maktoum as first deputy chairman, and Sheikh Ahmed as second deputy chairman. This team oversees dozens of governmental departments. Essentially, they're the ones turning those royal decrees into everyday, actionable policies. Moving right along to Section 2, humanitarian global impact. So this isn't just about writing blank checks. Global philanthropy here is structured into 5 very specific pillars: humanitarian aid and relief, healthcare and disease control, spreading education and knowledge, innovation and entrepreneurship, and empowering communities. This organized blueprint is exactly how they managed to effectively deploy those 2.2 billion dirhams in just 1 year. And they did it using a dedicated core team of nearly 1,000 employees, backed up by an unbelievable network of over 170,000 volunteers across the globe. It's amazing how royal decrees literally translate into massive physical realities. Take the 1B Tower, for example. Valued at 800 million dirhams, it's the tallest endowment tower in the UAE. But get this, its main purpose isn't commercial real estate. It was launched as part of the 1 Billion Meals Endowment campaign. It's designed to generate sustainable returns that are funneled straight into fighting global hunger. I mean, they are quite literally building philanthropy right into the city's skyline. Which brings us to Section 3, education and healthcare. What we're looking at here are permanent, generational investments in global human capital. Just look at the Mother's Endowment campaign. It established a massive 1 billion dirham fund just to support global education. Meanwhile, Dubai Cares has remarkably reached over 116 million beneficiaries across 60 developing countries since 2007. No way, right? And on the healthcare side, they've laid the foundation for the Hamdan bin Rashid Cancer Hospital in Dubai, alongside huge international projects like the Magdi Yaqub Global Heart Center in Cairo. The sheer scale of these government-backed initiatives is honestly unprecedented. All right, let's shift gears to Section 4, a vision for AI. Shifting from current global aid to future tech, by officially adopting the National Artificial Intelligence Strategy 2031, the UAE cabinet, presided over by Sheikh Mohammed, is designing policy straight from the very top. The goal? To position the UAE as a total global leader in AI over the next decade. It's a textbook demonstration. Actually, scratch that. It's a real-world masterclass in how governments directly steers the future of a nation's economy. As Sheikh Mohammed states right here, they've launched this national strategy to make AI an integral part of business, lives, and government services. So this isn't just about chasing the latest shiny gadgets. It's a comprehensive plan expected to totally transform daily life. They want to build a fully integrated system where AI directly improves community well-being while significantly boosting the national GDP. And this futuristic vision isn't just some vague concept. It's anchored in highly specific priority sectors. For the first phase, they are targeting applied AI in resources and energy, logistics and transportation, tourism and hospitality, healthcare, and cybersecurity. By locking in on these concrete industries, the government is ensuring an immediate, measurable economic impact. They're creating real-world opportunities, not just abstract research papers. Okay, final section, number 5, building a knowledge economy. Because at the end of the day, technology alone just isn't enough, right? You absolutely need the intellectual infrastructure to back it up. This commitment to culture is so obvious when you see the leadership honoring the winners of the Arab Journalism Award. By celebrating excellence in print and online media across the whole Arab world, they're actively encouraging the spread of new ideas, critical thinking, and strong communication. And those are the fundamental building blocks of a true knowledge economy. And building that kind of economy really requires diverse, borderless strategies. On one side, you have the Global Knowledge Index, which empowers hundreds of university students in Jordan by driving workshops to tackle local development challenges using data and research. Then, on the flip side, you have the Bil Arabi Initiative, which actually appoints Emirati student ambassadors all the way over in the UK to promote the Arabic language globally. It's a brilliant dual approach, pushing technical innovation regionally while championing cultural heritage internationally. As Fatma Al-Mari from the KHDA perfectly puts it, this scholarship program provides a stepping stone to better opportunities. Programs like the Mohammed bin Rashid Distinguished Students Program are intentionally equipping the next generation of Emiratis with the innovative educational tools they'll need. They're literally funding the minds that will eventually manage those exact AI strategies and global endowments we were just talking about. So we've seen how absolute local governance allows for lightning-fast action, an unmatched scale of global aid, and a laser-focused tech strategy. As these elements, local authority, global philanthropy, and artificial intelligence all begin to merge together, how will Dubai's blueprint inspire, or maybe even completely redefine, the government models of tomorrow? And how might these massive structural shifts impact the global economy that you and I operate in? It's a fascinating model to watch unfold for sure. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep questioning the blueprints of the future.